Welcome to Enchanted Tarot, and this is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So let's begin. We see here in the center of your reading, your very first card out was the wheel, but this wheel is special. It doesn't move. It's stopped. It's waiting on you to make a decision. Why? Because you have free will in this. Okay? Now, you are not yet making this decision or have not yet made it because you could be confused or feeling confused. Now, here we have the World, which is a very strong card in your reading, okay? And I feel it's like, is this the end? Is this an ending, or is there still life here? Can we have a new beginning or start over, That type of energy. So we see at the root, there's still an attraction here or a desire. But there seems to be a lot of fighting because we have this card of disagreement here. Again, another very strong card, okay? Now, it is sitting at the root of the problem, so there's a lot of fighting. And maybe you're questioning if there's attraction still on the partner's side. There's a lack of clarity with whatever questions are turning in your mind and with regards to this decision. I think I'm going to go here next because here we see that there's a lot of fighting, okay, that's going on. Could be deliberate jabs even. You still have feelings for this person. You still want to reach for that cup, but maybe the person is not meeting you halfway, okay, because I feel like next to this cup, we have the Ace of Cups here, which is excellent to have in the upright. And we also have it at the bottom of the deck over here. It's like you may be questioning what this cup holds, or if it still holds anything. It's a puzzle, I feel, that you have to solve in order to pass go, so to speak. Because you see those Sphinx, they're laying down. And the charioteer, he's trying to climb aboard. His eyes are closed. He cannot see. Now, the Sphinx historically would pose riddles for travelers, and they would have to solve these riddles in order to pass. If they didn't solve it, they don't get to pass. So there's something here that you need to solve, having to do with the contents of that cup. Is there still life here, is what I seem to be picking up. So here we have you looking at this relationship, okay? Can there be a new beginning? Would the other person, does the other person still want this? Would they meet me halfway? Would they be willing to work on this? And this is what you're studying, because at one time you had a very strong direction with this relationship, and you see the Hermit has now taken the star out of his lantern and he's studying it because it's gone cold. He may feel alone in this relationship. And we see this is further confirmed down here with this Nine of Coins. So this is somebody, maybe you have you know, you might have everything, the nice home, money, um, but you're missing something because it's only 9 coins. It's not 10 coins. So you're missing something to complete this picture. And this person is lonely. Again, we get that reference to somebody who feels alone in a relationship. And all she wants is to have love, to have someone who will love her back. And that is the coin that is missing. So here we see we have the devil, which I feel that all of the fighting is why this is here. It's like become toxic. And this is burdening you, okay? Very heavy burdens, tiring, and you're tired of it. And then we have this this card, and it's the Magician in this deck. But what this is about, in this deck, Sitchin is the Fool, and he stops here at the Magician, who is the cobbler in this deck, in this story. So he has damaged his shoe, and he stops here. He's either going to, he has to take a decision, okay? He has to make a choice whether he's going to get that shoe repaired or whether he's going to have a new one made. So clearly the choice here, okay, and we know that you have to make a choice because the wheel is waiting. Clearly the choice is to continue on this path, to see if there is life here, or to choose a new path. You know, you could be feeling afraid. You may be feeling powerless with trying to move this from the troubled waters it is presently sitting in. Trying to be strong. Playing your cards close to your chest. This is what most likely what you will do for the time being. You are going to see, nothing's growing here right now. It's stagnant. You're in a desert. Nothing grows here in the desert, and you're studying that tombstone. So it's almost like it feels like that sinking ship, okay? And you've gotten down very close to it, and you're studying those hieroglyphics, trying to figure things out. Again, it's like a puzzle, okay, because maybe you don't know that language. Oops, I'm so sorry, I just hit my mic. Maybe you don't know that language because they are hieroglyphics that are on this tombstone. And maybe you are wondering, or just trying to figure out, and maybe the answer is here, as to whether there is life here or not. Because although this person is in a desert, water can be found if they go deep enough. And so I feel here we have this Three of Coins, and this is the before tarot. So this is a brand new plan that's still in the idea stage. And so looking for life. Is there still life? What does this cup hold? Does it still hold any liquid? Can we work together for a common goal? Would this person be willing to put the effort. How you view this situation is you have the Sun, you have the Chariot. Both of these are very good cards, but they're coming with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there seems to be an obstacle with regards to getting the clarity that you need in order to advance this or to move it out of the troubled waters. It could be, we have the Four of Cups here. I feel that you are possibly holding back on a decision, maybe not happy with the options that are presented to you at this time. You could be poring over a lot of memories that you've had together with this person. Again, you may be questioning, see, we have this card of equity here, and it is about equalness, balance. I mean, it could be about the separation of your assets, but I doubt it. I feel it's more of a questioning of the balance in this relationship. I feel it is because it's coming with the Ace of Swords. So, and this card is telling you that how you wield this sword will determine the outcome. It's knowing the truth and applying the truth or the knowledge that you have are two different things. You may know the truth, but you aren't applying it. In effect, turning a blind eye to something. But will you ever feel complete or happy in that scenario? Speaking the truth or facing it can be painful, even fearful, but it opens the door for movement, for growth, and for healing one way or the other. You have been in the Four of Swords energy, reflecting, trying to heal from all of this fighting, arguing. What you may have felt were deliberate stabs or jabs. But what you ultimately desire is this second chance. You are really wishing for it here. You are wishing for direction, for healing. You have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and so I mean, with these cards, this Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords, this is about getting to the truth about what exactly that cup holds. I keep going back to that. Does it hold enough to sustain this relationship or to build from it? This is what you are thinking about, and I feel, you see, the World is here, and then it appears twice in your outcome. So again, and there's mistrust here. So you're not quite trusting something, and you're in this hangman mode. So you're trying to figure out a way to get your desired result. And I don't feel you're talking because the High Priestess is here. So interesting are your two overall energies. You have Puss in Boots which is a card of wit. And then you have the Light Princess, which is a card of ungrounded. So these are like two opposite energies. This, I feel, is where you are. Okay, so this is a story of someone who avoids or runs from anything of a very complex or serious nature. She is disinterested in anything that is deep or sad in any way. So the message here is that it is through emotional experience, memory, and the honest examination of the past that we develop compassion and empathy. When we have no ability to feel the heaviness of certain situations, we may have the benefit of the moment of escaping much that is painful, but we run from the danger of becoming distant and empty and unfeeling, even cold. In truly understanding something, you must look at it and not run from it. It is time to get grounded in the reality of what has or what is happening, because escapism makes you ineffective. Wounds left untreated will only fester and make you bitter, cold, resentful, and can even make one cruel. Now, this could be happening to you, but I mean, this could be the other person, because these energies can be vice versa. It's a card of minimizing issues which really need attention. The need to be serious. Now, so while this person runs from these type of situations, you've got Puss in Boots over here, who is very witty and very clever, okay? And he's not somebody that's going to sit back, okay? He's very cunning. He is somebody who's going to search out opportunities. He doesn't sit back and wait for them. This is a card of using your wit and being very clever in order to gain something or to rise to the top or to reach the top. Optimizing every opportunity. So I feel that this is who you need to be. I feel that you're going to, I think that a conversation needs to be had, because we have this Ace of Swords. You know, one way or another, because you can't keep living like this, because it's stagnant and nothing can grow. So this conversation that I see coming in will affect this situation and allow for a choice to be made. Wheel of Fortune. Whatever's happening here, because the wheel is in the upright, it will be moving in your favor. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. I wish you all the best. Many blessings to all of you.